What is up, guys? Jimmy or Chaos. Welcome to the longest running series on my channel, the Sunday COD History Top 10. And today, we're going to be revisiting some of the best sounding guns in Call of Duty. We did this a year or two ago, but there are a lot of guns that didn't get any love. There's going to be some on here that you expect, but there's also going to be a few that maybe you didn't. As always, our Sunday Top 10s are powered by SCARH. If you guys get anything from controllers, apparel, accessories, anything, make sure you use promo code CHAOS. Get yourself a discount. Link is at the top of the description. And if you're new to the series, it's really simple. I tweet it out or put it in my Discord, and you guys help build the top 10. This is completely 100% community driven by you guys. I take them in the order you gave me, the more popular, and that's how we actually rank them. And as always, we will have some honorable mentions at the end. Be sure to enter the monthly $200 Amazon gift card here on the channel. It's really easy to enter. All you have to do is like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and turn on your notifications for a chance to win. Leave a comment why you want it with your Twitter handle, and I will pick the winner at the end of the month. Good luck. And now, let's get into some of the best sounding, the most iconic sounding guns in COD history. Kicking off the list at number 10, from Nicholas on Twitter, he says, the M1 Garand World at War. The bass with each shot and the iconic ting is so, words can't describe its pleasure. Now, here's my opinion on this. I think the ting is why this gun made the list. I think it's solely for the ting. Yes, the gun sounds good, but the gun sounds like a lot of other guns in Call of Duty history, but you add the ting when it actually runs out of bullets, and I think that is what everybody focuses on. Listen to this. So I will agree it's a very good sounding gun, but I think what takes it over the top, of course, is the ting. Moving right along to number 9, from Dino Ace on Twitter. The Scorpion from Black Ops 2. When you heard that buzzsaw of a gun behind you, you knew it was too late. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. I totally agree. This thing was gnarly sounding, and it has another gun that I kind of think is reminiscent. I think this is the sister gun, and we'll probably talk about the big brother gun later on. You guys, I'll give you 3 guesses in the comment section what it is, but let's take a listen to the Scorpion from Black Ops 2. Hard not to get the palms a little bit sweaty when you hear this thing coming, and you know that it's somebody on the other team. At number 8, from Aqua on Twitter, the Barrett 50 cal sound is super nostalgic, iconic for COD, and is very, very crisp. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. You can't have a best sounding gun list for Call of Duty without including the Barrett. I think it would literally void the entire list out, and a lot of you agree. Now, it is at the number 8 spot, which is a little surprising because not a ton of people actually tweeted this one at me, but it is definitely deserving to be on this list. Let's hear it out. One of the most distinctive sniper rifle sounds in Call of Duty history, without a doubt. At number 7, from GamerFreak1723 or Justin Crawford on Twitter, the Galil with a silencer from Black Ops 1. You guys don't understand how much you warmed my heart when enough of you actually tweeted this to get it in the number 7 spot today. Now, sometimes in the past, I'm not going to lie, full transparency here, I've kind of edged Galil into a couple lists, but a lot of you seem to love it as well, but not today. I had nothing to do with this. I did not manipulate this one bit. You guys tweeted it enough, and it made the number 7 spot. So let's take a listen to the Galil from Black Ops 1, my favorite gun of all time in COD, with the silencer on it.
Mortar team standing by.
That, my friends, is sweet, sweet music. At number 6, we didn't specifically say multiplayer. We just said guns in Call of Duty history. And Cody, my boy Cody, CR from AR on Twitter, says the Raygun has to be number 1. Well, it didn't make number 1, Cody, but it definitely made the list because we're talking about iconic, distinctive sounds, and pretty much anybody that's ever played Call of Duty, Zombies, or anything knows the sound of the Raygun. I remember back in the day, man, when we used to run squads in old school Zombies, and you just, if somebody got the Raygun, you're like, yes, we're gonna make it, we're gonna survive. Cracking into the top 5 today, HV26KC on Twitter says, 100% the FAMAS from Black Ops 1, hashtag Chaos Top 10. Now, me personally, I think this gun with the sound is a top 3 best sounding guns in COD history. That's my personal opinion. You guys didn't agree enough to get it there, but it did take the number 5 spot. And every time we talk about the FAMAS, the only thing that comes to my mind is that it sounded like it was spitting metal fragments at your face. It was not only devastating when it came to damage, but it was just horrifying to hear somebody shooting it at you as well. Let's take a listen.
We've taken the lead.
You know what? Forget it. I think this gun has the most distinctive sound in COD history. I'm just going to say it right now. I think it does. You let me know if you agree or if you disagree. At number 4, from Fletcher Yeet, definitely the Modern Warfare 2 ACR. That thing sounded like someone punching a bag with explosive fist. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. This is kind of like the Barrett. You just can't make this list without putting it on there, and all of you agreed because enough of you tweeted it to garner at the number 4 spot. So let's take one more good listen to the Laser, the Modern Warfare 2 ACR. I like to say this gun had the whole package. It had the reload animation, it had the sound, and of course, it was a God gun and it would drop you from across the map. At number 3, from the Plastic Hipster on Twitter, it's gotta be the Intervention from Modern Warfare 2 classic gun, and it sounded like a god came down from the heavens and personally bitch slapped every enemy you shot. There's not, I don't think there, I think the Intervention as a whole, if you're talking about the reload, if you're talking about the quick scoping, if you're talking about the look of the gun, the camos on the gun, just the entire, just everything that encompasses the Intervention is classic and it will forever be remembered as one of the best sniper rifles ever. But let's take a listen to the sound. And I'm going to call this right here. I think this is the most distinctive sounding sniper rifle in Call of Duty. I know the Barrett is as well, but I think the Intervention takes the cake. At number 2, from Soviet Nick, the PPSH 41. You knew it was going to be on here. World at War. Aside from Hitler's buzzsaw, the MG42, there's no other gun that sounds so beastly. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. I said earlier, the Scorpion Black Ops 2 is the sister gun, and this, my friends, is the big brother, the bullet hose, the meat grinder, whatever you want to call it. Give me your favorite nickname for the PPSH in the comment section, and now let's just listen to, it's just angry. It's an angry gun. Okay, so I said the FAMAS has the most distinctive sound. I'm going to backtrack just a little bit, and I'm going to say it's a tie between the FAMAS and the PPSH, because the FAMAS does. It sounds like it's literally shooting metal fragments at you, but the PPSH is just on a whole nother level when it comes to intimidation factor when this thing unleashes Hell's Fury at your face. So I'm going to say it's a tie. And at number 1, there was no doubt. I knew there wasn't going to be any doubt. I already knew what the number 1 spot was going to hold, but here it is. Adam on Twitter says, the AN-94 sounded like popcorn popping in the microwave. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. I talked about the Intervention. It's just the total package. The ACR was the total package, and the AN-94 is the same thing. Not only did it have the damage, not only did it have the smooth, silky, sexy reload animation, but the sound is one of the most distinctive in the entire Call of Duty universe. Take a listen. It's hard to argue with that, honestly. Now, I know the AK-47, it actually didn't make this list, not even in the honorable mentions, but this just takes the cake. And now, I have 4 honorable mentions for you today. It's so hard to narrow this list down. I'm Invictus on Twitter says, the SCARH from Black Ops 2. It sounds so badass. Whenever I used that gun on, it just felt like I was holding a beast in my hands. Such an underrated gun. Every time we talk about it and I find an excuse to put it on a top 10 or you guys tweet it, it flew under the radar. I know. And I know it was in a Call of Duty with God guns. The M8A1, the AN-94, the freaking MSMC. You could go on. The pistols, the B23R, the cap, and it flew right under the radar. But this was one of the best guns in the game. And if you never got to enjoy it, that sucks. Take a listen. Next up from Dreadlord on Twitter, the silenced P90 from COD 4. So cute and deadly. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. We went all the way back for this one. Nobody probably expected this one to be on here. And here it is. 2 left. Ethan Law says, hashtag Chaos Top 10. It would have to be the DSR from Black Ops 2. Sounded like a Barrett 50 cal that was shot in a dark tunnel. It's the dark version of the Barrett 50 cal. Take a listen. And finally, Ollie Collins says, has to be the Remington R5 from Ghost. Such a great gun and such a great sound. Hashtag Chaos Top 10. I loved the Remington. Here we go. And that is it, my friends. Those are some of the best sounding guns in Call of Duty history, picked by you guys. And I want to say, 2 that did not make this list that I think should have. The UMP from Modern Warfare 2, especially silenced, and the AUG from Black Ops. I love that gun. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed. There's a playlist below if you want to check all the others out. And I'll see you guys next week for a new one.